In case you guys missed the community post, there's actually 5 companies that ended up declaring dividend raises this week. So I'm going to be going over those. There's actually 3 from the 4 companies that we are expected to get dividend raises in the month of December that I made a video, I believe, last Sunday. So check it out. But the first one that we did end up going over is Broadcom, which declares $4.60 per share quarterly, which is a 12.2% increase from the prior dividend of $4.10. As well, the company will resume our authorized share repurchase programs for the remaining $13 billion. Ex-dividend date is December 19th, and they will pay out December 30th. So congrats to all the Broadcom shareholders. The next one here, guys, is Pfizer, which declares 41 cents per share quarterly, which is a 2.5% increase from the prior dividend of 40 cents. Quite a small dividend raise, but let me know what you guys think about this raise. Very small. Ex-dividend date is January 26th, and they will pay out March 3rd. The last one here for the actual list that we do have for the month of December is American Towers. So American Towers declares $1.56 per share, which is a 6.1% increase from the prior dividend of $1.47. Ex-dividend date is December 27th, and they will pay out February 2nd. So congrats to all the American shareholders. The last 2 bonus ones, which are not actually on the list for the month of December, was MasterCard. So MasterCard declared 57 cents per share quarterly, which is a 16.3% increase from the prior dividend of 49 cents. That is a pretty sweet dividend raise, so congrats to all the MasterCard shareholders. The last one here, which this one was actually requested by a subscriber, was Carrier Global, which they actually declared almost 19 cents per share quarterly, which is a 23% increase from the prior dividend of 15 cents that they were paying. So quite a couple companies that declared dividends. Gotta love dividend investing. All these dividend raises do compound and make the dividend snowball much larger over time, guys. What's up, everybody? This is Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 164 of the portfolio update. So hopefully you guys are doing awesome. I definitely am. It's already Sunday. You guys know what it is. It's time to go over the portfolio, what we bought, what we sold, what options we ended up trading, how much in total did we make actually selling options this week. This was actually the first week of December for us. So definitely we got some pretty juicy premiums. I'll be going over that, but I'll be going over the portfolio, how it performed. And then we'll jump into the Google Sheets, see how the portfolio overall performed. If I pull that up, actually, you'll see that every time we come back, every single week, we try to kick off these scripts, which I do have completely available for free. All I ask in return again is that you subscribe with that bell notification. We're trying to get to 9,000 subscribers, so if you're new, help me out as well. Just drop a big thumbs up, everybody. Definitely would appreciate it. And then anyways, we're trying to get this to $300 per month on average in dividends. So by the end of the video, we should see this a lot higher because we do have goals that keep us focused for 2022. If we look at the quarterly dividends, we're actually working on Q4 of 2022, the last month. We're going to see how much we make. Hopefully we can break the last quarters of $828.45. So hopefully we achieve that. But if I show you here, guys, the actual goals, which is right here, that keep us focused. First goal was, of course, reach 6,000 subscribers. You guys destroyed that. We're actually on our way to 9,000 subscribers. But goal number 2, guys, which is the one to try to make $300 per month on average. We're getting very close. We're also getting very close to the end of 2022. So hopefully we can achieve that goal. The goal number 3 is to reach $110,000 invested of my own money. So you'll see that total we've invested into this portfolio from my own money has been $109,481.84. So we have maybe about $520-ish more to go before we can achieve this goal. I think this one will definitely be accomplished by the end of December. Number 4, reach $225,000 portfolio value. This one was really not within our control, so we're probably not going to achieve this one. But goal number 5, this one's to continue to dollar cost average into the portfolio $100 at a minimum, no matter what it's doing. We're definitely going to achieve that. I'll show you guys in the history later in the video. And then to drip $20 additionally for every company we got that paid us out that dividend for that week. We got a couple dividends, so we did have to add an additional $20. I do have some subscribers that actually use this method. They use $5, $10, $15, depending on their budget. There's actually one subscriber, which is actually that they're able to purchase 1 full share plus the drip. That is pretty awesome. Imagine that compounding, guys. But next week we actually have quite a couple companies. You guys can actually ignore 3M because I did sell out of that one. I forgot to remove it from the list. But once we kick off these scripts, 3M should not show up anymore. But we do have all these companies that are going to be paying us next week, so definitely looking forward to it. These are going to get reinvested, but it also means that I got to add an additional $20 per company. I believe there's 7 companies we will be getting paid, so that's an additional $140 I have to add of my own money. So total I will be contributing next week will be $240 into the portfolio, which will grow that dividend snowball much faster. Definitely gonna love it. My bank's not gonna love it, but my portfolio will love it. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and actually jump into the Schwab account so we can actually start with the video. But you'll see that the total portfolio value, it is at $184,793.83. We're actually down about $668.90, which is about 0.36% in the red. Overall, about $3,316.41, which is about 1.76% in the red. Definitely do not look at this from the short term. Long term, we are seeing this as a great buying opportunity to accumulate shares, and that is what we're doing, and we're focusing every single week with our goal to dollar cost average. If I show you guys here the positions, you'll see that we actually have about 40.55% in capital appreciation, which is about $52,605. You'll see our full portfolio again is at around 184,000. We do have about $2,452.30 and cash balance, so definitely awesome to see that. We're trying to accumulate some cash here. This is mostly money from actually premium, the covered calls that we've been selling. I've been trying to accumulate some cash, and in the long term, I guess the long-term goal is to all the premium I collect from selling options, I would immediately reinvest it into the positions. But I just want to accumulate some cash. We want to start selling some cash secured puts, and hopefully in this downturn that we'll see in the coming months, hopefully we can use that to our advantage. But if we look here, the current positions, we're actually out of the Apple covered calls. We're out of the covered calls from JP Morgan. The only ones we're still managing is Microsoft, which you'll see that we're actually at a strike price of $255. So definitely getting really close out of this option, and you'll see that Microsoft's trading around $245, so we're definitely far away from that. We'll see what happens next week. Next week's going to be a huge week for the market, so definitely looking forward to it. The other one that we are managing right now is the Altria one, so we have it at about $47, so we're definitely not in the money on these. So we were the only one position that I'm mainly having to manage a lot is Nvidia. So you'll see Nvidia's trading at $170. We have a covered call of $150, so we're in the money by about $20 here, which is about maybe, I believe, $2,000, and that's quite a bit of money. We'll see. Well, I think we'll eventually manage out of it, but we'll see what happens in the long term. Overall, you'll see that we are in the green a lot of these positions, so definitely love to see that. I love the red as well because we get to dollar cost average the way down and accumulate more shares at a cheaper price and bring our average cost basis down. But if we look here, guys, at the performance, you'll see that we're down about $6,411.72 as well. Here you'll see this drop here, and we're finally recovering, so pretty cool to see that. If we look at the rate of return, we're still down about 3.49% in the red. Again, we're recovering. We're not back in the October lows that we saw, and yeah, we're just going to continue to dollar cost average here. If I show you guys here the investment income calculator, which I think is actually pretty cool here, you'll see that we do have January, or overall we're projected to make $3,537.08 for the year, about $294.76 per month on average. If we look at January, we're expected to make about $274.64. February about $176.70, and then March about $432.93. So pretty cool to see that graphs. Again, I do have my own scripts that we will be kicking off by the end of the video. We'll see how much we're basically off of this. But let's go ahead and look at the history here, guys. Alright guys, so I do have the history here pulled up. You'll see that I have it to start from the 5th of December, which is of 2022, all the way till the 11th of December. And you'll see this green button, calculate dividends. This is a script I do have. We'll kick it off at the end. It'll add up all the dividends. We'll see how much we actually got in money, completely passive income here. But let's go ahead and scroll to the very bottom where all the trading was done. So you'll see here, these are actually expiration covered calls that they're like from 2 weeks ago. But if we look at this one, on the 5th of December, we did a sell to open. We did a call on Apple for $155, and that expired on the 9th of December. So this was a weekly. This expired this past Friday. We collected 28 cents, or I guess $28.35. We did the same thing here for Apple. So we collected $28 and $28. So that's about what, $56 we collected from selling the 2 covered calls in Apple. And the next one we did here on the 5th as well, we did a sell to open on JP Morgan. So we did a call on JP Morgan, which was a covered call with a strike price of $136. That was also the weekly that expired on the 9th of December. This one we collected $37.35. You'll see that actually on that same exact day, we did a buy to close on JP Morgan. We bought back the call that we sold that was a strike price of about $136 that expired the 9th. We actually paid $19.65, so we got to keep the difference immediately. So that's about maybe $17-18 or so that we made in the quick profit there. And then we actually got out of that position, so that was pretty awesome to see. The next one we did a buy to close on Apple for our covered calls that we did have of $155 strike price. So we did 2 of these. We paid $27 in total to exit, so we made quite a bit of profit. So we made about maybe what, $29 or $30, quick math there. And then you'll see that on the 5th here as well, we got the Pfizer dividend, which was $33.35. I guess not 35 cents, 37 cents, $33.37. And that was completely passive, guys. We had to do absolutely nothing long term. That is what we want to achieve. Right now we are selling options and trying to options is a vehicle to try to achieve FIRE that we're trying to get to. It'll accelerate this growth much faster for us. But on the 5th here, guys, we did a sell to open on Apple, which was a call for a strike price of $152.50, which also expired on the 9th. So we actually went down in strike price and we collected some premium here, so $21.35. We did that twice. Sometimes Schwab shows it up as 1 or 2 separate transactions, but I placed these at the same time. But you'll see $21, so we collected about what, $42, $43 in premium for this one. We also did on that same exact day a sell to open on JP Morgan for a strike price of $135 that also expired on the 9th of December. This one we collected $24.35, so we just made a little bit more premium. And then here on the 5th, we got the Honeywell reinvestment dividend of $7.32. Pretty awesome to see. On the 6th, we actually ended up depositing $180 to dollar cost average into the portfolio at a minimum, plus $80 because we do have 4 companies that were expected to get a dividend this week. You'll see on the 6th, we actually got a dividend from Johnson & Johnson of $11.44. Then we also got a Southern Company dividend of $24.65. And then you'll see here that we got the Pfizer reinvestment drip of $33.37. So it bought more shares there for us, so that next quarter we should get a little bit more of Pfizer. You'll see on the 7th of December we did a buy to close. You'll see that we actually stayed quite busy here with the covered calls. So we had the call of $152.50. We actually bought these back at about $8.01 for both of these, and we actually immediately also did a sell to open at call for Apple for $146. So I didn't believe that Apple would be above $146 by the 9th of December, and we ended up selling 2 of these. We collected $66.69 in total. Pretty awesome to see that. We got the drips here for Johnson & Johnson. And then we also had the drip for Southern companies. So quite a couple things happening here. We did the buy of $20 per share, or I guess per company that paid us out. $20 for Pfizer, $20 for Johnson & Johnson, $20 for Southern companies, which was that, as well $20 for Microsoft, because we were going to get dividends from these companies. And then I decided to do the $100 I deposit. I bought some Altria, guys. And then we also got the dividend from Microsoft on the 8th of December, $71.43. Pretty awesome there, guys. Quite a huge dividend for us, and that will be compounding over the long term. So definitely excited to see what 5, 10, 15 years from now we'll be getting paid from Microsoft. Over here, you'll see on the 9th of December, we did a buy to close on Nvidia, which actually I should probably show you guys. This was a roll, so these 2 options, or I guess these 2 actions here, transactions, are correlated together. So we did a buy to close, our old call on Nvidia, which was $150 strike price that expired on the 9th. So you'll see we did it on the 9th because we had to roll it. We paid $2,459.65 to exit this call, and then we immediately did a sell to open on an Nvidia of $150 strike price. So we stayed the same strike price, but we went further out in expiration time. So by 1 week, we sold 1 of these. We collected $2,508.29. So you can actually subtract the difference here. We made about $48 in this roll. We'll see what happens with Nvidia next week. We'll probably continue to have to trade it, I guess roll it. You'll see here as well, for the Altria one, we had to roll it. So we did a buy to close on the 9th. We bought to close the Altria that expired, or I guess strike price $46.50, that expired on the 9th of December. We paid about $29.65, and then we did a sell to open on Altria for $47. So we went up by 50 cents, and then we rolled it out 1 week further out. We collected $45.35. So we made about $16 from this roll. We'll see what happens with Altria as well. And then the last one here, guys, that we ended up doing was a roll for Microsoft. We did a buy to close on the 9th of December. We ended up closing the call for a strike price of $247.50. That expired on the 9th. We paid about $101.65. If you guys go back and look at them in our previous videos, we were like deep in the money on Microsoft, so that was pretty awesome to see this. But you'll see we did a sell to open call on Microsoft for $255 that expires next week on the 16th. So we went up quite a bit. We went up almost $8 in strike price difference, and then we collected $226.34. So we made about $125 from this roll on Microsoft. Pretty awesome to see. You'll see also on the 9th, the Microsoft dividend ended up getting dripped, so that's pretty great to see. But that was quite a busy week, guys, but we made some pretty awesome profits, which I'll show you once we jump over to the Google Sheets. But first of all, let's go ahead and click this calculate dividend so we can see how much we made in passive income. This was if I wasn't to do anything, we would still get this income for us, and that is the long-term goal, because we're going to retire eventually with this, and we want to live off of these. But let's go ahead and click calculate dividends. You'll see we made $140.89 in completely passive income. This is dividends only. This does not include the premium we made from the options, so it's awesome to see that. you know, continue to get bigger and bigger. We're going to get some more dividends next week, so I'm definitely excited. Let's go ahead and jump over to the Google Sheets, guys, so I can show you guys, well, I guess we can kick off the scripts and wrap up this video. Alright guys, so we're here at the dashboard of the Google Sheets. You'll see I already made a copy of this over here, so we can kind of see the difference for once we kick off the scripts. But first of all, let's go ahead and look at the dividend payout. You'll see that we have these companies here. We'll have 53, really we have 52, so we'll see if we get any companies, because remember we gotta ignore 3M because I did sell out of that one. Portfolio tools, get latest dividends. We'll see if we got new companies declaring dividends, which we should have, because we had Pfizer, American Towers, and there was Broadcom, but I'm not invested in Broadcom, so just those two companies at least declare dividends. And this is a script I do have, guys. It's completely available for free. All I ask in return, guys, is that you're subscribed to the channel. You help me reach 9,000 subscribers, and well, I guess you're subscribed with the bell notification. Definitely would appreciate that. As well, you drop a big thumbs up. Looks like it's done, guys. We got a couple companies here different, and looks like I'm accidentally moving something, so I'm gonna revert that. And then looks like we are expecting some pretty juicy companies here. Let's see if we got, yeah, so American Towers dividend showed up. Looks like the Pfizer one has not showed up yet. Probably next week it will pop up once we kick off the scripts. But let me show you guys, before we go here, let me show you guys how much we've made in options. So for the week, or I guess the first week of December, we ended up making $361.85, guys. Pretty awesome to see. Total and premium we've collected since we started in August has been $2,409.36. Definitely love seeing this growth. Obviously we will have to pay taxes on this because this is a taxable account. And in general, if we look over here at the dashboard, you'll see that our options here for the month of December were at $361. So hopefully we can come up here to what we were doing with November. We'll see what happens, guys. At least I would love to get to October's rate and stay that consistently every single month. But right now, since it's only the first couple months, we're going to see where we can kind of like stay pretty much on average, because some of these months are going to fluctuate. But yeah, guys, if we look at the settings, we can actually delete this, and that will allow us to go over to personal capital, where we can get the latest version of our portfolio that includes all our purchases, and then we can kick off the scripts. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright guys, so we're at the personal capital under my Schwab account. You'll see this green button. Once you click on that, that copies the content of the portfolio into the clipboard, which then we can jump back over to the settings, right click, special values only, and then we are ready to go. I do have scripts for all this stuff, guys. It's completely for free. So we have this is actually the portfolio all parsed out. You'll see if we click portfolio tools, once you click update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped and it'll use the new version we just pasted. So let's go ahead and click on that. You'll start seeing everything get calculated, and there we go. You'll see everything's over here getting projected, and we'll see how much we grew it, guys. So it looks like it's done. For the dividend yield, projected is 1.91%. So this did increase from last week, and that is because the portfolio did go down in value. Yield on cost, we've actually gotten up 2.72% compared to 2.07%. Sorry, 2.72% versus 2.70%. And then yearly, $3,523.83. So we went up about $15. Pretty awesome to see. On the month, we're projected to make $293.65. And then on the weekly, guys, we're projected to make $67.77 versus $67.47. On the day, guys, we went up about 4 pennies. So we're going to be basically making about $9.65 every single day. On the hourly, we're still making 40 cents every single hour. And then our hourly work wage, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week. We would get paid $1.69 per hour. You know, we're going to eventually try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes. But yeah, guys, this is actually all I have for you guys in this update. Don't forget to subscribe with that notification, as well drop a big thumbs up on the video, definitely would appreciate it. And if you stuck all the way to the very end, drop a hashtag raises, because we got quite a couple of dividend raises from these companies. Completely passive, that's what we want to see over the long term. We're going to continue to see options help our portfolio grow much faster, and we will see what happens. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye guys.